Yo, what's up, everyone? We are live. Um, haven't really done these in a while. I've been focusing more on the craft. Um, but just wanted to come on here today and go live so that you guys can just see um, how I trade. I've definitely focused more on stocks and crypto recently. Um, besides some moves on futures that again, I mean, if you take out NQ, the moves on ES are very, very small. There's just not the best action on those. I definitely prefer stocks more now. But yeah, that's just me. I'm sure other people are still doing good on futures, but it's just been tough. I just think stocks right now, are easier um, are easier to find good direction. I feel like that's the hardest thing with futures is that while yes, there can be some times like right now where it actually moves in one direction, but you just rarely get that with futures now, which sucks. Um, but yeah, whatever. Can't really complain because there is other stuff that we can do about that and other instruments that we can trade and hope to make money. There's a nice break on Mira, long at 24.64, off about 60 cents. Okay, in through 35s. Saw 39s print. If you have any questions about trading or business, make sure to ask it in the chat and I'll answer. But yeah, yeah, guys, honestly, even crypto over stocks has been more of a watch. I mean, literally, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin yesterday was literally 100 or 200 bucks uh, under all-time highs. So that is definitely something to watch. I know I'm long. Ooh, wow! Look at Mara, up about $1 a share now. Pretty solid. Um, yeah. So for Mara, or for crypto or Bitcoin, it's like it was literally 100 or $200 under all-time highs. Once that breaks, and if we can actually start like crush it, because I think the all-time high, it varies from exchange to exchange, but I think the consensus is around 69,000. So 69,000. If we can start trading 70, 75, that's when stuff is really going to start heating up because that's when it's not going to be the crypto bros and your average, trader investor saying, "Oh cool, Bitcoin's up, Bitcoin all-time high." It's going to be like every news source out there. It's going to be, Fox and CNN is going to come out with their opening segment. All right, Bitcoin just made a new all-time high. That's what happens every single time. So that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be on the front of this, front of that. Amazon's gonna change their profile pic to a fucking Bitcoin. Um, so it's gonna be all that kind of stuff. That's when the party's really gonna start. Because right now the only stuff that's really running, besides I mean a few select alts and meme coins, is Bitcoin and ETH. So yeah, that should be good for alts and just good for crypto in general. Um, but yeah, yeah. So there's that nice. I mean, obviously, Coin and Mira are not exactly the same with this leg they are, or this rally, but um, obviously they're both crypto stocks, so they should move pretty similar. Yep, there's Tesla with the nice wicks all over the place. I don't even know why I have Tesla on there. What? Let me put Meta instead. Let's see, Walmart. Oh, what the hell? Did Walmart do a stock split? They had to. Oh yeah, 3 for 1. Interesting. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, and then chips. This is the funny thing too with like the crypto, AI, and like chip stocks. NVIDIA SMCI runs the exact same. Coin Mira runs the exact same. And then, I mean, I guess you could put like AI in like NVIDIA. But yeah, I'd say more like just chips and crypto runs like the exact same. So you only need to trade one of each. Because literally, this has the same little kind of like just trading sideways at the open, an explosion rally, and then this has a washout long, and then rip for high of day um, on both of the chip stocks. I'm put $1.35 a share on Mara. So I don't really look too much at like anything to invest in for stocks. I mean, it has to be obviously a good company just overall. It has to be in the S&P 500 or Nasdaq, and really, I mean, you just want to make sure that it's honestly just top like 50 stock or top 100 in the S&P and Nasdaq. Um, because outside of that, it's very, very risky to only invest in a few stocks that aren't in like the absolute top. So that's what I'd pretty much do for investing. If you're trading in them, uh, then I would just look for ones that are in play, being talked about a lot, and obviously that would be Coinbase, NVIDIA, SMCI, Meta, all those kind of stocks. Let's see. Hmm. So there's another run up on Coinbase. Want to see 26.08 break on Mira. 26s is printing. 26. There's 26.08. There's 9, 10, 13. 13, 14, 15. Now a little bit below 26. Meta might be going for high of day here. So it looks like a lot of these are going for a little washout long and then rip to high of day. So dump at the open, a little bit of profit taking, or just an initial selling reaction coming to a key level, 1,845, and then rip on up for high of day. Everyone tries to bid up the stock before the breakout. There's the breakout. Now there's the dip, retest of that level on both NVDA and SMCI, and potentially should keep going. And now Bitcoin. Whoa, what the hell? So Bitcoin must have just had a, yeah, so Bitcoin just had a explosion candle. Not crazily, but kind of running up. I mean, this is what now? Oh my god, it's not even a percent below. Oh, right. Oh, damn. Okay, we are literally $500 away from a new all-time high. So I might just have this on the left side. Assuming this keeps up, because we could at any moment could break all-time highs. And let me look at the depth of market. I want to see. Okay, the highest I can see right now on Coinbase is 68,800 for the ask. Can't go any higher than that. So we'll have to get to around 68,700 that I can see how many Bitcoin is sitting at 69,000. And honestly, I don't even know. I think obviously like new all-time high is easy. I think 70,000 is going to be like a real shift. Cuz 69,000, that's still in 60s, and I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin hit 70K at some other exchanges. I'm very confident in that. Honestly, I'm so confident in that I literally remember seeing tweets that said like Bitcoin hit 70 or even 71,000 on like some like futures exchange. Now, obviously, it might not be like an official one like a Binance or Coinbase, but it still did hit that in on other exchanges. So, um, so yeah, I think the consensus all around that people are mostly looking at is 69,000. But I think a clean break of 70,000, that'll be like on Coinbase, and obviously it's going to be everywhere else too, but on Coinbase, that is 100% going to be like, okay, now things are rolling. Okay, let's just have that chilling over there for right now. If it breaks above like 600 again, whatever, I'll put it back on the screen. But just for right now, it's kind of stalling out a little bit at 600. And so we had this little AISP, little Ponzi stock. Looked good here, but now is kind of bleeding out. And if you want to invest in crypto but don't want to actually own crypto, Coinbase and Mara are two stocks that pretty much move similar to Bitcoin. Is it the perfect exposure? Not even remotely close. Um, but I mean, it does work. When Bitcoin's up, 5% on the day, these are also going to be up 5% or more. So definitely just want to watch out for those. But yeah, honestly, if on Bitcoin, if not now, when? I mean, this is such a perfect break. Like if it does not break here on this leg up, when is it gonna break? I mean, this is so perfect. The fact that strong move up, tops out just before, stops a bunch of people out, new longs enter to go push price and break 69,000 right here on a double tap, that would just be perfect. Just perfect. Okay, let's put Bitcoin back on the screen because now it's 650-ish. So the highest I can see now. Let me just show. This is what I'm looking at. So I see right here that the highest I can go to see how many Bitcoin is like 10. Obviously these are all in denominations of 10, and the highest I can go is 68,860. So it has to go like another 130 bucks so I can see how many Bitcoin is chilling at 69,000. But that's just what I'm watching. It doesn't even really matter because there's going to be a lot more. A lot of people that are watching this that are going to be marketing in. Um, but it's just interesting to watch. Yeah, so it looks like Meta was not able to break for high of day. Maybe it could now on a double bottom. Obviously, ES, not much happening there. NQ, not terrible. I mean, strong drive off, and then maybe a little bear flag move. That actually could have been good. Oh, come on, it's just taking forever. I just want to see what's at 69,000. Literally $20 away. Okay, so boom, 215 Bitcoin is sitting at 69,000, and that's just what's sitting there. So it's probably gonna reset. So let me go do this again. Come on, please. Yeah, so 223 Bitcoin is sitting there, which I think is like what, 23 million, 25 million there. So, or actually, I mean, that'd be what, 70,000 times 225, 14 million ish, just chilling at 69,000. So, yeah, you can see Coinbase is getting some momentum because Bitcoin is 68,784. I mean, literally any strong push will definitely send this over. This is extremely close. All right. So Solana moved up 4%. My Avalanche still needs to move at all. It's actually very interesting that Solana is moving this much. And Avalanche still chopping around there. Internet computer is up a lot. Interesting. Well, hopefully this will hold, because this is getting super close. Looks like people just don't want to be the ones to buy into all-time highs, which makes sense. I think that's pretty stupid to be the one that's buying this high, but might take, I don't know, a little bit more effort by bulls to push it over. Okay, Bitcoin 68,800. Just getting super, super, super close. Looks like 831, 42, 850, 862. So yeah, you can see still 218 is sitting at 69,000. Not sure why everyone wants to short exactly at 69,000 when obviously when it gets broken it's probably going to run a decent amount. But alright, I guess. 900. Alright, here is the final 100-point run that it has to go on. 941. Looks like this might be lagging because I see 948 on here. Now 850 on here. Interesting. I mean, seriously, if not now, when? I don't know when this will break again if it does not right here. This is so close. Yeah, Coinbase probably is lagging because there's probably a lot of volume coming in, and Coinbase always lags when there's a lot of volume. Yep, so look at that. Nice little rug there. 68,600. Alright, bid back up. That's good. Eight hundo. If we can just stay mostly above like 750 to 800, I think it'll break. It just needs to stay up. 910. Back to 920, 930, 950. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is like all over the place. Because I'm watching the same thing on TradingView, but that shows like a slightly different price. Just wish it would just break already. And then stocks are going to have their news in about 2 minutes. Or where is it? Yeah, about 2 minutes. Okay, it's still above 800. Think I mean, obviously, I think a lot of these stocks are just chilling, waiting for the next move. Um, Obviously, they could, all of them are literally trading sideways. They could easily break out down or up. But I think, I mean, again, news could obviously push it down, but I think it looks good for more continuation up. But obviously, with news, it's a complete gamble. You just don't know where it's gonna get pushed. 2, 1. Also watching Bitcoin with this because if it is good news, that could push Bitcoin up. But I don't think it's massive news. But it looks like Bitcoin. Yeah, this is all over the place. I'm not sure what's the real price. It says 857, 825, and 862. So this is all over the place. I think this might be the one. 950 again. It's going to probably break those two. 943, 43, 33. Someone just needs to market buy a lot of Bitcoin. 69,000 is going to come very soon. It's pressing right there. Any moment now. $90, so literally any point. Oh, come on. There is. Oh my god, it's getting so close. 990. 69,000. There's that wall, 69,018. Boom. There is the new all time high. There we go. Well, that's cool. Obviously, it doesn't really matter that much, but just cool that finally broke above. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're just not that big of a deal. Obviously, Bitcoin has to break all time highs, but yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so then there's the break on Mara and Coinbase, obviously. Wow, solid run there on ES. See, so look at that, right? So everyone was scared to go bid up Bitcoin now. Now it's $100 above 69,000, right? And now there's no wild big sell wall anywhere here, obviously. The next closest one literally might be 70K. Maybe. Look at that. Already up 300 points above 69,000. So it just had to break. But yeah, that's cool. Well, I'm really surprised ES was able to run that much. All right, now Bitcoin. Oh man, what a candle. Bid below 69,000. Holy shit. Woo! Look at that. Dang, this is lagging so hard. Yeah, so someone just market sold. I don't even know how much. 235, maybe 300. I don't even know. Dang, son. Yeah, that's quite a candle on Bitcoin. That was a wild candle. That just shows how fast crypto can move. So even ES and NQ had a rejection. Obviously they're not like actually moving together, but it's just interesting. So yeah, just like that, Bitcoin below all-time highs again. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Where 70,000 is really gonna be like the actual break, because Bitcoin's reached the 60s before, but it hasn't actually traded up into the 70s, and that's really what's gonna be the biggest thing. But yeah, so hopefully now Bitcoin will just do whatever, and alts will start ripping. Well, that is very, very interesting. Yeah, so if you actually look at how much Bitcoin was sold in this candle, or these candles, so 218, 714, 414, 146. So definitely, I mean that was the big dump, 714 Bitcoin. But all in all, I mean that's what even is this? I want to see what the total is for like the last 5 minutes. So 1.6 thousand. So if you're a crypto whale with 10,000 Bitcoin, you're only able to really sell 1.6k right there. And that's just one person. Obviously there's way more than even 10,000 Bitcoins, right? So, yeah, interesting. And that's on peak volume too. Unless that one was more, but I don't know. Well, that's interesting. Cool. Obviously, it doesn't really matter that much right now because it's a new all-time high, but like, doesn't really matter unless you automatically sold right above 69,000. It is irrelevant right now. But again, hopefully now that'll calm things down and let alts rip. Yeah, so futures, I mean, are actually kind of moving decently after that news. I mean, obviously it was kind of hard to catch that news pump immediately. Uh, but yeah, this is not bad at all, though. I mean, nice pump and then dump all the way down. That's how futures used to move. Big moves like that. Not this all day long. Now I'm kind of wondering why stocks aren't moving that much.